just tell you, I just really enjoy our little space. It's definitely giving me vibes of back when I was a child building forts.
One more time, Fortress. Hello, how are you?
Fortress.
So we basically just sat here and watched somebody be ignorant about gay people for an hour.
I sat
30
here
minutes.
for 30 minutes listening to somebody defend their ignorant opinion with just the basis of my opinion is my opinion, and then backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And
back
like,
again.
Backstroke, backpedal, all of it.
Yeah, because at one point he tried to act like the victim. He was like...
Not even.
Not the victim, but
he
like...
He made like it seem like I love the gays.
I wish I could say the same of you.
My assistant is gay.
Hi, gay. How are you?
Gay. At some point, you might as well just say you're gay yourself, because that's what it really was coming down to, like that. But it's funny how that behavior only came out once Miss Flame Monroe stepped into the building.
Right, once Flame Monroe came out. You see, this is the thing. Oh, Flame Monroe. Oh, that, first of all, that Continental thing, I'm about to go and rewatch it because...
I know, that was...
But yeah, once Flame Monroe came in, it's like, but I love y'all!
Oh, so
get
now there's
the fuck
love.
out of my face.
Right. So, talking about this fool jester clown yet again.
We want to welcome you to the Crimson Report. We have an urgent report. There's an urgency.
Urgency, because after this Breakfast Club interview that just came out with Bussy.
Miss Bussy, hey girl.
Hey girl, we hear
at this
you.
point, we consider you community because you're talking too much about us.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
for someone that doesn't have a lived experience.
Like, oh my god. It's like I always say, listen, if you talk about something, the dick must taste that good. Because you keep talking about it.
Right.
But, so Sister Me and you just watched a lovely interview on the Breakfast Club on, what would you call her again? I forgot her name. A moment.
Oh, Miss Bussy?
Miss Bussy, right. So she was out here and, let's see, there's so many points.
Yeah, so to start, this whole interview was more about discussing his opinion, his controversial opinion, and just more insight on how he feels about it. We all know how the Breakfast Club is. We got to have a discussion about what was said and all the backpedaling that's happening. Oh, I mean, all the excuses we're bringing up to, support this opinion.
Right.
So, to start off, Bussy was already going again, our favorite line, back on the kids again.
And the kids. The kids.
And then, like, the way he talks about the kids is, like, he also tries to romanticize being a rapper.
What about the children?
Because he's like, I remember all of my favorite rappers growing up and wanting to do all of those things, and it's
already admitting that rappers and all the people in entertainment have influence. So pop off, sister.
I'm sorry you had no other role models to look at outside of that. But go off. No, that's fine. Some people want to be Beyonce, and that is a high level to achieve.
Well, let's not let's not compare some of these rappers to Beyonce.
I know, because we know Beyonce is far superior.
No,
but anyway, I think
yes.
I think also is that it's just funny that he brings up like kids wanting to imitate rappers and stuff while they're growing up, but then anyway, it's just funny that he brings up like idolizing rappers when you're a child, but then it's like, are we not going to talk about the female rappers? Are we not going to talk about your music and our little friends' music?
Okay, so my biggest gripes with him is that he kept... First of all, you would think that somebody would like learn with their first interactions with a certain community and how to be
Lord.
what I said was taking a little inflammatory. Let me see, is it me or is it this? But he keeps doubling down on like, first of all, they keep saying he's intelligent.
No, baby.
Or someone called him intelligent.
Someone keeps saying he's smart.
need people to spell intelligent before they call themselves intelligent, because
Let's
it's not like a random 1, 2, 3 compliment like, oh my god, you're so pretty today. That's not what intelligence is meant to be used as.
Like I don't even hear any kind of insightful thought or any kind of like articulate thoughts on that opinion. I just hear a lot of doubling down of, that is my opinion. I said what I said it how I said it. Or no, he actually admits that the way he said it might have been a little crazy.
Might have been wrong or incorrect, but
he meant it.
So it's like,
oh Lord.
what does that mean?
But to me, that's kind of lazy, because it's like, it kind of brings up the disinterpretation aspect, where it's like, you just take my word for it, and then we have to automatically assume that into ignorant, homophobic, or, well, whatever. And
so a case
he wants people to understand his point, even though he's the one saying it wrong.
A case I want to like address, it was very much him speaking on the gay experience or the this experience and that. I'm gonna need to ask you something very fair, and you know, hey boo, I know you watch the show, you're a regular watcher. Hey, you know, I've seen all your fan letters. Hey, what's up? So am I allowed, like, in your reason, because the way you portray yourself is like, so am I allowed now to put myself in the shoes of a black person and just say, I know everything about this experience because I can relate to it because of what I projected? Because every time you kept speaking, it was like, but you kept speaking for gay people, like you were a representative of us, or you kept putting yourself in like you have dibbled and dabbled in the experience.
Miss Thing thinks he's the expert on a lot of things.
Because she's intelligent, according to
herself.
So it's like, okay, gotta take that as it goes.
My thing too is that, like, especially on speaking on like the LGBTQ experience, but he also is trying to like spin this narrative on how, oh, we have to teach our kids to be hetero, and then like how, but then in that same argument tries to then double down and be like, well, straight pride is vulgar because of what's portrayed in media. So Lil Nas X coming out on TV, it's just even worse. And it's like,
I'm sorry,
girl. Even Angela said that was a reach.
Let's get this here. What is this fascination with straight pride? Because I think I agree. It's not like there are movies out there where the prince tries to get the princess. It's not like there are movies out there depicting the love and romantic, like, exploration of a man and a woman. It's not like there's sitcoms of all races, of families that express like the nuclear family dynamic of
literally.
That doesn't happen. So I'm like, you know what, Boozy? I get it. Like, because that has never happened in the history of the world, we need to, straight pride needs to be a thing. He went on this tangent talking about how, oh my god, if you're straight and you want to be all up in it and you want to boast about it, you can't do that. It'll be looked down upon.
Like, who the hell is saying that? Especially when we have songs out here talking about wet pussies and shit like that.
Especially when all of your songs, or the majority of songs out there in the rap game, are just destroying the image of women being anything, destroying the image of not, like, of being a reputable person that doesn't sell drugs and doesn't murder people because they don't like each other. So it's like, so a great point would be, it's funny how he was like, oh my god, that's so influential, oh my god, the gays, and I'm like, so guns and violence, that doesn't matter. Like, the rationality here of being that guns and violence is not the same as the abuse of gay people. Like, that's fine, you could just shoot everybody and do all the things.
Listen, if it's for your opinion and for the right to say your opinion, no matter how ignorant it is, then I guess racism is back on the table, right?
Because it's their opinion.
Because it's their opinion, and we can't fight them on their opinion, no matter how ignorant it is.
It's like, do you hear, like, if you were to, because you're so intelligent, and because I'm speaking to somebody of such a high caliber that sees the world in so many countries.
So educated.
Like, I'm speaking to a Harvard graduate here.
I'm acting.
It's a bit like, oh my god. So there's like, so because you're so intellectually smart and because you are so aware and so the things, like, why is it that every time you speak, like, just more garbage comes out, more ignorance comes out, more things, it's very much so it gives me, oh, I'm speaking because I can.
Right, and this is why first of all, the fact that Charlamagne is out here spitting facts in this entire, like,
come on, redeeming herself.
I was just kind of like, yes, Charlamagne's saying all the things that I'm thinking
Charlamagne kept activating her trap cards.
Literally, but one of the points that Charlamagne said in the interview was like, you know, didn't your mama tell you not to give your opinion when it's not asked for, or like sticking your nose into someone else's business? Like, why do you feel the need to constantly report your opinion when no one had asked you about, you know, that gay shit or whatever? And his response literally was, well, no one will blackball me, no one's gonna silence me. And it's like, straight people always feel like they need to fight
the gay girls.
Oh my gosh, like, I went on a date with this guy a long time ago, and I don't know how we ended up on that topic, but he's like, oh man, a guy tried to hit on me, I wanted to fight him. And I'm like, why? Like, why do you men this way? Why are you barbarians?
Why are you men always acting like this is the Mortal Kombat tournament? What is going on?
And then it's like, in that same realm of being like, well, this is my opinion, this is how I'm going to say it, Enter in Flame Monroe.
Oh, the diva, the goddess, Miss Continental entry, and insert the clip right here. So gaggy. But continue.
But it's like the introduction of a, LGBT person, all of a sudden, everything that you said and meant. Gays. I love the gays. My assistant is gay.
This is gay. I have a gay friend. They all support me. All the real gay people don't do all that stuff.
What the kids would call giga cringe.
And then he has the nerve to be like, well, all my fans that are gay are fine with me and like what I said, and no one's really mad. I don't know the people who are mad, but there are people who
That's just the internet, man. That's just the internet. That's social media, man.
So then I'm just like, who's mad then?
Right, it's computer bots. It's just imaginary people. It's not us. It's not us people with like functioning ears and brains that gather all the things that you said and find out it's some bullshit.
And then that's why when it's like when he starts saying shit like not enough heterosexual representation, I'm like,
it's the biggest eye roll. Shut the
fuck up. Like the everyday experience is hetero.
Like this world is tailored to be heteronormative. What are you talking about, sweetheart, sweetness, Miss Intelligent, Miss Spelling Bee 123 ABC 1994? Right. What is like?
I just don't. Because then it's like he also kind of erases the possibility of there being allies, because with Lil Nas X wanting to go on TV naked, he's like, there's not enough straight people being outraged. And here's the thing, like the argument really should come down to this. In media, us as a collective, I'm not saying me, I don't have a problem with it, but people as a collective now admitting to having a problem with Lil Nas X coming on TV butt-ass naked.
And they tried to put the approach of, it's because of the nakedness.
But this confirms two things. One, that we as a society actually are, like, I know everyone already knows this, but, people like to play dumb.
Yep.
So this now exposes that, yes,
selective outrage.
We are selectively sexualizing people, but it's only a problem when it's a man. And it's like men are already walking around half naked anyway, no shirts and stuff.
We can start on that, bitch.
So, like, what's the next step of removing the bottom half,
I say this because honestly, like,
the kids are gonna watch.
I wish that the kids one day would just all gang up on him and just destroy her, so that then she'll learn that kids are just as evil as anybody else.
Literally.
Fuck, I cannot stand this puta. Always fucking my boyfriends and borrowing money. Hey, baby girl. Mwah.
But just like, we're gonna wrap this up because we're gonna talk about you every time you commit a stupid ass shit, because we need you to know that. No, that wasn't the right answer. No, just because you have 3 ignorant people that support you, because you got 3 queens that say, oh my god, Bussy, I love your music, so I'll be your friend. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Like, there's always somebody in a group to be like your yes man, to be like your sheep, to be like your thing, but look at my gay friend, but look at my gay
collection of yes men.
Because
or my collection of made up people that are gonna support my argument.
Like,
because all of a sudden that assistant came up.
Right. So I would just end this with this. If you are a person that looks at the world and just judges it based on how you interpret it and how you view it, and how that only judging it based on the experiences that you have, congratulations. You are a child.
Here's your pacifier, bitch.